Gorifye on Morty and Kalelfox on Shaggy. Kind of makes you wonder how this matchup is going to work. I mean, you already know that Morty's going to want to kind of get some space to set up grenades, the dirt, and of course, as a Shaggy player, you're going to want to be able to get inside and play as aggressive as you possibly can as well. So, again, styles make fights. This we're gonna have to see how this whole thing turns out.
Going into Trophy's Edge for the first matchup in this bout. Remember, this is a best of 3 in these early stages. Later on, we will be moving on to best of 5 once we have our top 6 competitors. But for now, we're keeping things nice and fast-paced. I will be very curious to see how Gorifye does answer to Kalel. Obviously, Kalel often known for their Iron Giant plays, switching up to a Shaggy as we see those floating platforms already set up and ready to go. Opening up very slow, creating a little bit of space, playing a little defensively, trying to get a read on one another, it looks like. Morty trying to use the projectiles to sort of set up a little bit of a immediate defensive area, but Shaggy looking to find that opening, not really able to land a hit yet. Both of them dodging around each other very cautiously. Very interesting positioning here. Morty does finally start landing a couple of blows. Shaggy trying to use the super kick to get back on stage, but it does look like Gorifye is going to maintain control for the most part. Shaggy, Kalelfox able to get back on stage and start finally building some of that much needed momentum, bringing Morty up to what looks to be 86 to 51 as 6 minutes on the clock.
It was very interesting to see that Gorify was taking the aggression to start this match, just deciding, hey, I know you probably expect me to play scary, but that's not going to happen this week. So it's it is something that we did see from Gorify last week as well. So I can't say I'm too surprised. Kind of swapping the play styles here, and it's something you could appreciate as well. I mean, playing against what we expect here. Also using that, like juggling that grenade, the way that he did was also like extremely difficult to do, but pulling it off very well. Fairly even here, and Gorifye able to get the first stock with the dare to start this game off. Very nice, very quick as well. You can tell Kalelfox definitely wasn't ready for the aggression coming out of Gorifye, and in some situations, especially when you're going against a Morty, maybe you're not expecting that. So Gorifye doing their part to kind of stay unpredictable and stay strong in this fight as well.
A very common technique among Shaggy players is to use the supercharge, as Kal-El does even up the stock count. A very common technique is to use the supercharge on the edge of the map to try and create a little bit of space for yourself. But it looks like Gorifye, for the most part, has answers for these very common Shaggy techs. We're going to need to see something a little bit more robust and out of the box to topple a mainstay like Gorifye is, playing around that floating platform very effectively, both slowly chipping away at one another. A rather even matchup, but still the momentum is on Morty's side. 93 now to 53, as Morty potentially looks for the elimination, setting up on the edge. Again, using that supercharge, but again, there was the read, and Gorifye is 2-1.
Yeah, no, this is exciting to see, man. But both players at this point are just playing equally as aggressive. Oh my God, the read from Gorifye to grenade is okay. All right, now Gorifye's playing on a different level. I mean that actual read with the grenade and then going back to the opposite direction was insane. And using the up airs here, really, I feel like Gorifye is officially in the Matrix right now. Just like with some of these these plays that I'm seeing, absolutely insane. Trying to use the plumbus but can't quite get it there. That nair comes in from Kalelfox, catching a turkey on Rye. Don't eat another turkey on Rye. Oh, that small hitbox there from Gorifye saves him in that situation there. Nice air to get back on stage. Super kick misses but catches the up air from Gorifye, and Gorifye is able to secure the first round in the series. Well done. Well done.
Very well executed there from Gorifye. Those upward explosions that Morty has are, they've got very, very large hitboxes, so it can be very difficult to avoid them. And on this occasion, Kalel just got read time and time again. Gorifye, knowing how to counter a Shaggy player, we're going to be running it back straight to Sky Arena. Both of these guys desperately trying to gain those points in the season to get their way to the Invitational that we will be hosting at the end of Season 1 for a top 3 prize pool. I'm interested to see how Kalel's going to adapt to this. Obviously, we're not going to have the floating platforms anymore. I'd say they both sort of equally benefit from that addition to the map. So both, sort of not incredibly vertical characters, in terms of their mobility, both having very good upward punishes, but they're not going to have that cushioning now as we go into Sky Arena. We'll see how that affects it, but we are going in round 2 of the series, Morty versus Shaggy, Sky Arena. Morty immediately opens up with the aggression once again. It gets that upward damage that we've been expecting. Although Kalel does have an answer for it, gets a very nice aerial combo there. Gorifye is able to maintain edge control, and it looks like they are going to have the momentum going into this first bout.
It's always nice when you have a character like Shaggy or Wonder Woman, the Powerpuff Girls, who you can use your nair to kind of really be disruptive versus your opponent. If your opponent's trying to escape a certain attack, you can try to read it, use your nair to kind of interrupt that. If they're hitting you with certain combos and you know that they want to follow up, you can use your nair to kind of do your best to interrupt them, and we're seeing Kalelfox use it to the best of his ability, but it didn't matter because those serpents came by and said hello, sent him off the map, gave the first stock to Gorifye here, and Kalelfox is able to return the favor. So now we're sitting at an even split, 0-0. Super kick comes in, misses. Gorifye trying to use that grenade to his advantage, but can't quite just yet. Dodge attack into the Sair. Dare trying to keep Kalelfox on the edge if possible. Plumbus can't quite do it. Nope. And again, the nair comes in from Kalelfox. So good at interrupting your combos here. Both players trying to play on this edge to see who can get the advantage. Not really going in anyone's favor quite yet. Nair coming in to interrupt the dirt. But still, nothing too major. Both players are kind of just chipping away, trying to do their best to get as much damage as they possibly can. And as they get closer, it's been so close that they were both at 53% just now. That's exactly where we are at this moment. 66-73. Again, both players chipping away. Nice up airs from Gorifye. Using spaceship to follow up and able to get the second stock. Well done on the side of Gorifye here. Now the only question you have to ask is, does Kalelfox still have the ability to stay in this game and come back?
The other thing we got to keep in mind, obviously, with Morty's kit, we do get that sort of slight afterburn from some of his attacks, and that can chip away at Kalel. He's able to get the downward spike to get the elimination, even up the stock count, but 61 to a fresh spawn with 4 minutes 20 seconds on the clock. It is looking quite dangerous here for Kalel. Able to dodge out of what would have been a killing blow. Set up now on the edge of the map. Using that spaceship to follow up is Gorifye once again, trying to make sure that there is nothing but pressure, not allowing the supercharged reset that Shaggy has. And another upward spike is going to finish that matchup, finish that series.